Yeah, ETH is looking good. XRP. So XRP is looking great as well. We're just taking a look at this on a monthly time frame. As you can see, this is literally just gearing up. It's like revving its engine. It's like swept the low, swept the low. It's just revving its engine. That's how I look at it. So very similar to mm, kind of like right here, but we're not. We were in price discovery already here. Over here, we're not. So I'm very curious to see where we can end up stopping on this next run. Um, it's possible, I believe, between $5 to $10, we could probably, have a pit stop there and then go sideways once again for we got 6 months left in the year. So, in reality, if you take a look at the past, check this out. So over here we had, and I'm not comparing it exact. It's never going to be identical. Just to put that out there, the market is never going to have an identical run, but you do got to look at certain things. So we got 6 months left in 2025, right? And I'm just saying 6 months because, we still have a lot of days left in July. Over here, we went sideways for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months before we pushed, right? Over here, we went sideways for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So before this 6 month sideways, and we had 8 months over here, we had three straight bullish monthly candles, right? And then over here, we had one big one to end 2017. So what I'm saying is that this overall, they could literally mirror this move backwards to where we got one big push, consolidation, and then we got like a good 3 months of bullish price action within the next 6 months, which would easily push us maybe over, 20, $30. I'm just giving you guys, some hypothetical scenarios. I'm just saying the way that I'm looking at it is this consolidation is important because it's basically like telling us like, okay, we already got this overall consolidation. So we can easily, end up pushing consistently for consecutive months within the second half of this year. This is very, very possible. And it would literally be the opposite of what happened in the last run. And we're heading into price discovery, which is why that's a possibility. And the overall, Ripple lawsuit is almost over. And Arthur Brito is over here, tweeting on X when he only tweeted once, but still he came out of nowhere. And, I could keep going. Like there's just so many different things that are lining up. And the overall chart is still bullish. So we got 6 months left. Do you really think the market is gonna do one bullish candle for 1 month and then just go sideways for 5 months? I don't think so. That's just my opinion. I personally don't think so. That's why I believe we will easily have at least a minimum of two bullish monthly candles. Minimum. Meaning there could be a maximum of, I'll even say, four maybe. I wouldn't really say six because that might be pushing it a bit. But I could say two minimum, four maximum. That's just my personal opinion from a technical aspect. We can easily have that within the second half of the year. So you just got to be patient because this happens quick. This is only 3 months. 3 months. The market went from half a penny all the way up to 40 something cents in 3 months. So in 3 months, we can easily hit over $20 and then chill. And then at the end of the year, we get one final push. And then, or maybe at the beginning of 2026 as well. So there's just a lot of different scenarios. You just got to be patient. But once we get that next push, it's gonna tell us a lot. And you don't want to just you have one thing I want to reiterate is you do not want to just be so impatient when the market is moving. You have to just relax and let the market push. So what I mean when I say that is basically imagine we're technically right here, or let's just say we're right here. Imagine we're right here like in this situation, and then the market pushes and we push on just one monthly candle, and you just want to, sell all your holdings right here at 22 cents, right? Or in this case, it would be at like $5. You're cutting yourself short. You have to be patient because we're more than likely going to get a nice finish. The market's going to give us a signal. If we get a push or two pushes, and then we get like 1 month of sideways price action or 2 months of sideways price action, and then another 2 months of pushes, guess what? That's going to be the double high that we can then sell. That's going to be the signal. So that's why you have to let the market speak to you before you try to take too much action. I'm not telling nobody what to do. You can obviously take profits, on the way higher, extract. Just do not, cut yourself short by taking too much off the table. All right, that's enough for XRP. I just wanted to give that little spiel right there. SHX, so I'm liking this SHX. Oh, damn, I didn't even see that. I'm liking this SHX movement right now. I did see that we were like over here last time I looked at it. So I'm liking this SHX movement. This is exactly what we wanted to see. Perfect example, like what I just said with syrup. We could have easily gone down here, right? But look, the market sometimes just doesn't hit demand zones. Like this is something you have to understand. This is why when people ask me, "Oh, should I buy right now? Should I buy right now or should I wait for a dip?" Like I really don't like that question because I don't even be waiting too much for dips. I just accumulate because I'm focused on the bigger picture. I'm telling you guys, this is a way less stressful way to play this game. Like I don't try to complicate this. I just like to stack when I know the price is headed higher for the most part. That's just how I play a game. It's like Velo. Velo right now, it's at an amazing price. I'm just stacking when the price is at a good price to buy. I'm not trying to catch a perfect price. I feel like as you elevate in this game and as you like become more seasoned in this field, in this game, you stop caring so much about price because you're focused on the bigger picture regardless. So, just think about that whenever you're thinking, oh, should I wait? Just if you want to wait, what I personally do is I dollar cost average. So for example, if I have $1,000 I want to invest, I won't put $1,000. I do 250. I wait a few days. I do another 250. I wait a few days. I do another 250. That's the best way to do it. And if the price does go lower, then yes, you get that better price. But I'm not trying to catch the perfect price. I just like buying within ranges. Anyways, SHX, this is a great, great move right now. Yeah, this is great. I'm really liking this. We got a little bit of a retracement after the overall lock was announced, and we just got we're getting a good reaction right here. So I'm liking this. It reacted to this little supply zone right here. So yeah, this is amazing. Definitely liking this. So with SHX, I definitely want to see this 5 cent barrier get broken this quarter. And I do believe we're gonna see another like parabolic move, such as we like kind of like this one. It's not too parabolic, but this was a pretty amazing move, especially from these levels down here. So we just been riding this wave. And this does have like one last nice push in it for this run. Maybe it surprises us and does something crazy. We'll see. But this is still on a nice uptrend right now. So this is another one. I'm not buying anymore, but it's still a good buy. I'm just not buying any because I did so much buying down here. I did some buying down here. I did buying over here. I did more buy. I did a lot more buying over here as well. So, that's just why I'm not really buying anymore. I like to buy and play the bigger picture. So I say Chucks, I'm just riding this wave and it's been doing amazing for us. For those of you who've been in since over here and over here and over here, you're definitely just floating in profit and just waiting for that next big move. So we're just playing that long game. All right, Velo. Velo, this is in a strong accumulation range over here. So this is definitely a great spot to be adding. This is honestly is my favorite buy right now. I can't stop buying this. Um, yeah, I'll say this is my favorite buy right now. In my overall portfolio, and I'll say sell is my second, but yeah, it's just in a good spot. and it's still like, we're still above certain levels. I started buying like around 0.006, so we're still above that. Like that's basically telling you like it's holding up. It's holding up. So I don't know what type of catalyst they're waiting for and whatnot, but the price is definitely the chart is definitely still looking good. Now, somebody was asking if, my price targets have changed just because the first 6 months are over and, Velo hasn't really done much since the beginning of the year. Well, this was January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So first 6 months, we literally got nothing. Next 6 months, we got 6 months of candles. Now, if you take a look over here, January, February, March, April, this was just 4 months. So this is what we want to see. And this right here was December, January, February, 3 months. We want to see consecutive bullish months on Velo. I'm talking like starting this month. If we could get a nice close, even right here around 2 cents, I'll say 2 cents is a pretty good spot. If we could get a nice close around 2 cents or slightly above it, that's a good sign to start off the next 6 months. Great, great sign. So we'll see how we close this month, but because then the next 5 months we can start seeing some more momentum to the upside. Now, if we do not get any type of action, then it's going to limit the overall run. So basically, the highest I could probably see it would be like around that 20 to 40 cent range, somewhere within there. So that's basically what I see personally. If we do not start pushing out of here, then we'll probably just get like a 20x from 20 to 40 cents. And that's still phenomenal. If you're angry at a 20x from the current price, then I mean, I don't know what to tell you. That's still phenomenal. But, yes, of course, everybody wants that, 100, 200, 150x, all that. Everybody wants that, right? Trust me, I do too. But if we're like in September, October, November, and we haven't really got much, and we're like just still like slowly creeping up here, then we got to be realistic and we don't want to risk not taking chips off the table. Because I mean, even taking chips off the table above 20 is like, for sure. You definitely want to take something off of there. So, but yeah, this is still in a good spot. So I'm still accumulating this and just trying to accumulate as much as I can around these levels because I do believe that this is gearing up still. It still has time. It still has time. 6 months is a lot. People really do not understand that we still have a great amount of time